Okay, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to look at how to take the quizzes that you've built in Canvas. Perhaps they're the old quizzes. If you already have your quizzes in the new quiz format, this is going to be undoubtedly preaching to the choir. But in this case, like many other people at ASU like me, I have my quizzes in the old quiz format, and I need to transfer them or migrate them to the new quiz format. So let's take a look at how we do that. Okay, so let's go into our dashboard. Pick out a class that you have Canvas quizzes where you want to transfer them or change them or migrate them from the old quiz format that you probably have them developed in, and transfer them, migrate them into the new quiz format. So I'm going to go into my sandbox. I'm going to go to my sandbox right here. Because I have a lot of quizzes. Before the pandemic and right during the pandemic, I was teaching an elective schedule at Global Launch, meaning I had elective classes, 50-minute long classes to, I think, sometimes 90 minutes, but I had 4 classes, so I was building a lot of quizzes throughout the week, but I haven't been working in the IEP and the intensive English language program that we have at Global Launch. I've been instead grading portfolios of international teachers and doing other online content building. So basically what I'm looking at is kind of a time capsule from the pandemic and before that, where I've got all these quizzes that are published and unpublished. Actually, all of these that I'm scrolling down are old quizzes that need to be transferred. I think maybe one of them might be a new quiz. I mean, I've done a little experimentation months ago and kind of forgot about it, but let's look. I'm just going to take this, let's say this reading diagnostic here, because that looks like it is still an old quiz. And how do I know that? Let's look at this, the symbolism, this signs and symbols of new quiz and old quiz. So I've already gone in. I did this just an hour ago, to be honest with you. I opened this up yesterday and said I need to transfer these from old to new quizzes, and I thought I might as well just open up Screencast-O-Matic and make a video out of it. So this is what I'm doing. It's really unscripted. Sorry for the ramblings. Let's get back on task. So this new quiz right here, here's the simple symbol deciphering here, where I have these new quizzes, and I've already gone in and migrated them and changed them, and I'll show you just a second how to do that. But solidly filled spaceships, the spaceships that are filled in with color, are the new quizzes. So green is go, green light go, to have a little mnemonic device for you, and then the dark is no go, meaning unpublished. The green is go, published. The dark is unpublished. So new quizzes have the spaceship filled in, and the old quizzes, let's see, old quizzes, we have old quiz here, old quiz published. It's not filled in with this green spaceship. And then we have the old quiz unpublished down here, where it's just like a stencil. It's a black or gray outline. So again, new quizzes will have the spaceship filled in, but let's look at how to migrate. So we've got an old quiz. We have an old quiz published right here, and you can do the migration, I believe, both with published and unpublished quizzes. So we know it's an old quiz because it's not filled in. The coloring of the spaceship isn't filled in. So pretty simple. Look on the right side. We have these little 3 dots there. And this is something I've never done before. Well, I hadn't done before, to use the past perfect as an English teacher, that I did. This is experimental. I hadn't done this before, like an hour ago. And so it's very simple. And I did one recording before this because I thought, well, it's not working for some reason, and I just need to be a little bit more patient. So I'm going to click migrate, and at the very top of the screen it says migration in progress, right? That's a good sign. However, I think what happened earlier was, for me, maybe a little panic, was I don't see it. I didn't see any change take place. And so if I do a screen refresh, I should see old, I should see old quiz published with, I think I did a, migrating old quiz published. So it should have a green old quiz published. Let's see. Now I know that it's a new quiz, even though I still have the label old quiz. I did this for teaching purpose, but I know that this is new quiz because it's filled in. That's the mnemonic. If it's filled in, then it's a new quiz. It's ready to blast off the Mars. If you're Elon Musk, maybe. Old quiz published, and if I need to publish it actually to make it green. So again, very easy to migrate the quiz. Let's do a couple of more. If I take, let's say, final vocabulary quiz, it was published way back in June 28, 2019. I know it's an old quiz because the spaceship is not filled in. Here we have an old quiz published. It's green and unfilled in, and here's an old quiz unpublished, and I know that because it's an unfilled in spaceship, and it has a gray outline. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the three dots on the right side. I'm going to go to migrate. I should get the sign, and I'll do the same thing. I think it'll just disappear. There we go. And if I were to click on an old quiz unpublished, I think I could still make the migration. Yes, I can. So, pretty simple. I'm relieved that it's actually worked out because, again, I didn't want to spend like 9 takes of this video trying to get it exactly right because I don't have time. I've got other things to do for ASU. I've got other teams that I... Anyways, that's it in a nutshell. Migrating. Let's see. Let's go back. What we just did was we migrated old quizzes in a Canvas shell. In my case, I did it in the Sandbox, and migrated or changed them to new quizzes. So, thank you very much for your time. I hope this helps.